My chair is unstable. Okay, I figured it out. We figured it out. Okay. Hi. Who's ready for art? I'm ready for art. Who's ready? I'm ready. So sit back, enjoy the chill vibes. Maybe get out some sketchbook paper, however you like to draw, and start drawing. It is art time, my friends. There we go. Now, I don't have a plan for what I'm drawing today. I think that it's like that every day. Kind of just no plan, I just go with the flow. So I'll do some kind of like warm-up sketches and then maybe go from there. I got my watercolor stuff out just in case. A lot of times, like, I'll start drawing and then I decide, oh, I would love to, I don't know, draw this or draw that. That would be pretty cool, you know? And also I'm going to see, I don't know, I'm going to try drawing with pencil and see how that works. I'm not a huge pencil person, though, which kind of worries me. But today is definitely a Pinterest day. I have really no clue what I'm drawing. I need all the inspiration help I can get. Well, hey, Nixia, how are you? What's up? Hopefully you get a nice chill stream, not too much craziness going on. I feel that the last few art streams I've done have been a little crazy, a little over the top. I'm gonna try to tone it down a bit. We're gonna try. That's the main point. Man, I feel like the internet's so slow today. All right, let's start sketching. Actually, do I have? No, I don't. There. I feel like the camera never zooms in the way you want it to. It's always doing something else weird. Oh no, a loud event at your school? Oh my gosh. I remember at school we used to have those assemblies that we'd have to go to for, you know, holidays and stuff. They would always, like, even the ones that weren't for holidays, like maybe it was about, you know, like general life advice, you know, ones where you had to go and sit through a really boring assembly with over the top people presenting it. And those were horrible. They were like, you want to know the definition of cringe? You would attend one of those. That was the definition of cringe. I don't know how people took those seriously. Of course, there was probably, you know, one poor soul in the crowd who took it seriously, and they're like, yeah, I'm never gonna do what they said, because then I won't be cool. I'm like, right, guys? Right? No, you're not cool because you did exactly what they told you to do. Like, okay, look, I'm all for making good decisions, right? Good decisions is good. But, you know, some people aren't really predisposed. dispense to that. Some people just make decisions that just fit their lifestyle, you know? Like, not everybody's going to be a saint, you know? You might get somebody who picks up a bad habit here and there, you know? Should you be starting it super early as a kid, like in school? No. But maybe there's more education or just some nice life advice, you know? Like, don't tell people to never ever smoke in their life, like a cigarette, or, you know, or something like that. Maybe instead, really just give them some really good life advice about what's good about it and what's not good about it. There's obviously something good about it. People are doing it, right? Like, we don't just want to, like, make ourselves be in pain all day. I feel if schools or just education programs approach things just slightly differently, like if they were to just treat you more as an adult and less of a kid. I feel like school doesn't prepare kids to be adults. They prepare kids to stay a kid because they don't ever want to reveal, like, they don't like revealing sensitive topics to you. They try to keep you in the dark about things. And then when you get out and you're finally an adult, you got no clue what any of this is. You're like, oh, well, what do I do, you know? Ugh. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Coming to check out the awesomeness that is the chill art time. It's good for you. Yo, what up, James? What's chilling? But you know what I'm kind of saying, Nixia, about how, you know, it just really feels that, you know, school never prepares people for being an adult. They prepare you to just be stuck and be a kid, you know. Education really needs to come a much better way than what they're doing now. It doesn't prepare you for life. They just tell you not to do things. They don't, and they just treat you horribly for it, you know? And then you get out in the real world, and then you realize even as an adult, you can't make your own choices because half the choices that you make are either bad or they cost money, you know? So you're taught like this idea of freedom, you know, when you're adult. You're not really free. You're just working for somebody else, or you're basically doing something against the law. So it's, I don't know, they need to teach, I don't know, there needs to be a lot, you know. I can't get into all of it, but stupid schools. Oh, yeah. No, you're right, next year. Yeah. I'm not going to name anything specific, but it turns out school was wrong about a lot of stuff that you don't figure out until you're an adult, and then you realize why it was happening, and it may not have been just for your safety. It's just because maybe the government just doesn't want you doing something. You know, it really had nothing to do with you doing it and it ruining your life. You know, it's just because of some agenda, like everything is. You know, if something doesn't make sense, the government's probably behind it. I'm going to be very fair with you on that one. So say you have a boring ass assembly and they're telling you not to eat these salted chips. You know, these are bad for you. They're a gateway to snacking, right? And you're like, okay, whatever. You find out later down the line that it's really because they couldn't tax these certain chips, so the government was making no tax money. And you kind of feel bamboozled. You're like, so was there really any reason not to do it? Yeah, they're kind of addictive. You know, they're salty chips. Taste pretty damn good. But it was really because the government couldn't make any of that sweet tax revenue on it. So that's why they did this, like, I don't know. What was it called when they got rid of all the liquor again? I don't want to embarrass myself. No, I'm not going to say it. I think I was going to say something totally wrong. But, you know, just simple stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you all feel what I'm putting down. I'm sure. Yes, thank you. Prohibition. I was going to say the emancipation proclamation, which would have been wrong. Now that I know. It has been a while since I did my studies. Not going to lie. Not not gonna lie. Yeah, because there's habits that I've picked up, or just things that I've, decided that in my adult life, hey, I would like to give it a go, give it a try, or maybe over the years things have gotten lax, but in school they told you, oh, absolutely don't do this. But now as the years have gone on, things have changed and attitudes towards certain things have changed. So, you know, I just go back to some of those assemblies that they would hold and just how adamant they were about making sure you never do this, you never do that. And now, like, the whole attitude on things have changed, and I'm like, what were they complaining about all the way back then, I don't know. It's weird. Well, hell yeah, some of us believed him. Some of us believed him, not all of us, but I will admit some of us did. Okay, I may have believed him sometimes. Well, I wouldn't say I believed him. I was more of I think it should be my choice. Like, you can advise me and stuff, but don't dare make, don't you dare make your choice for me. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, that would completely piss me off. I'm not going to take your parenting, you're not a parent. And if my parent doesn't do a good job, then I just got it easy, I don't have no parent on my ass telling me what I can and can't do. Doesn't mean I'm looking for a replacement for someone to tell me what to do, just means I got it easy, at least in that respect. Yeah, no, dude, my rants are awesome. You got no clue. Oh, no, you don't need to intellectualize yourself at all. You are doing good. There's nothing intellectual about what I'm doing anyway. Oh, good news. I actually worked on my webcomic today. Yeah. Hey, Double Chevron, what's up? Good news for you. I am not off my rocker today. I'm, like, calm, chill, doing my thing. I shouldn't be overly hyper today. Figured you'd appreciate that, I know you are a individual of fine taste and does not necessarily like the bullshit that I bring to the table. Not everyone can handle my bullshit. That I agree on, and I agree. I do need to, like, work on my dumbness. My dumbness does get me into trouble quite a lot. Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, Skull? Yeah, worked on the webtoon. It's interesting. As soon as I start working on the webtoon or any project with, a lot going into it, anything more than a sketch I would consider be a, project, I immediately dislike it because I start seeing different things about it. I'll say, oh, this plot doesn't look good, or why would this be interesting? It's actually become so much of a problem that on my script, I actually had to write the words that you have to finish this. Like, at the top of the script, it says, Lynn, you got to finish this no matter what. Doesn't matter what happens. You just need to finish these core episodes. And then whatever happens at the end, that you'll be good. But you need to at least do that. Yeah. And, which is sometimes difficult. Chevron, did I ever ask what your art style was? For some reason, I feel like I do remember, or at least I feel like I asked you that at one point. You'll have to forgive me. I can't remember, A, if I did ask you, and B, what your response was. You know, it's really kind of weird because I really don't feel like I have an actual art style in any way. It's, I don't know, I kind of feel it's really a jack of all trades. It's kind of whatever whatever's in front of me, that will be what my, I don't know, my style is, I guess. Well, hey, if I have an art style, that's amazing because I don't see it. I just see a bunch of random sketches of a bunch of random different styles and subjects. Like, I really don't see anything cohesive with any of these, which I feel like is a problem, you know. Oh, I did ask you, Chevron. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, it is hard to see your own style, but it's also harder if you're kind of like me. Like, I feel like I touch on a bunch of different other styles and subjects, you know, and especially whatever reference I'm looking at, that tends to influence exactly what I draw and how I draw it. So, literally, I could draw something the same, like the same subject in a bunch of different ways. Why is this pen not working? Oh, well, don't worry. I have the Bic pen. It's right here. This is actually, hey, you know what? You can make fun of this one. This is actually a Bic pen. These are these crystal ones. I have a bunch of colored ones right here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad someone sees it. Oh, no, no, I remember the brain dead part. I kind of feel brain dead, too. This is the itty bitty brain dead committee, where the brain dead unite. Yo, what's up, Cal? Oh, sweet. Chevron, yeah, you posted one of your things? Sweet, I'll check it out. Whoa, that's a lot of walking, James. Jeez. So much legwork for your job, huh? Is your job one of those where it's, and you don't have to ask, I mean, sorry, answer, you don't have to answer, where it's based on commission, so if you don't sell, the product that you're selling, you don't make any money, or do you at least get, something for it? Hopefully you at least get some sort of like hourly wage for all the hard work you put in for what you do. And first I read your message, I thought you said that you were doing D&D and you were walking through shopping centers while playing D&D. I hate that. They should really, that's no different than waitressing, in my opinion. Like, you shouldn't have to, a waiter shouldn't be forced to have good service and for them to potentially get a tip, although it's widely, expected to give tips. Just like, door-to-door individuals shouldn't necessarily be, contingent on getting money just if they make a sale. Because there's just people who aren't, there's just a certain percentage of people that aren't going to be interested in buying what you're selling, Well, hey, Alita. Like, I just think that's complete, it's completely asinine. I think it's just a way for companies to not pay people what they're worth. Yo, what up, Chris? Hello, how are you? You gonna come draw with us today, friends? See, now everything from the chin down is a big question mark. I got no clue. I gotta find reference for this. Or something. I should probably had the pose in mind before I did that, but whatever. I'll deal with it. Oh, here's a good one. It's not exactly what I'm doing, but it's close enough. what I've been thinking about doing is actually going back over some of my references that I got on my Pinterest and starting to actually like learn from them instead of just keeping them in a big pile. Then I would be able to draw more poses, which is what I would like to do. I would like to not draw floating heads every day. Hey, Coco. Share your art. Do it. Share your art. Yeah, this kind of looks weird. See, that's what happens when you decide to draw the head first, then you decide to put the details on. It doesn't always work. Seals or dogs? I think seals are cool. They have them little flippers and stuff. Because you can say that a seal is like a puppy of the sea, but you can't say that a dog is a seal of the grass. No. No, you can say that a seal is a puppy of the sea, but you can't say a puppy is a seal of the grass. Yes. Okay, good. I was right. I'll take care of the kitties. Don't worry, Double Shot Run. Go get some rest. We miss you. Have a good holiday if we don't talk to you again. Oh, that's right, cats. You're right. That is an exceptional hot take. Good job, James. Yes. Cats are just amazing. You know, I would add more to that, but I don't have anything good to add right now, other than the fact that they're amazing, you know. I'll return with more if I've got more information. Coco, you're only here for a bit. Well, Coco, that's okay. We love having you here. Well, hey, Eric, what's up? Need Amanda to show you Pancake? Well, she is... Oh, she's right there. Very, very soon, my friend. I am about to have a cat break soon. Ooh, I really like that for some reason. Okay, fine. I'm going to try drawing this. Her name should probably be Star. I draw so many random-ish drawings, and I guess you could call them OCs. If I named all of them, I would have like a whole community of critters. All right, let's take a cat break. All right, cat break time. Move this over here. Let's begin with you, because you are actually awake. Genghis. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I just wanted to know what you were up to. You okay? What are you doing? Genghis, what are you doing? Genghis, I'm right over. Why do you refuse to look at me? Hey. Yeah, no, I'm right here. No, look at the camera. Say hi. Genghis. Oh, okay. Oh, you want scritches? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he avoids eye contact. Look. Hey, Ymir. Also, happy birthday early if I don't get a chance to say it to you on Saturday. I saw you had a post that your birthday was on Saturday. Genghis, say happy birthday to Ymir. Bye, Coco. Genghis, you're not saying happy birthday. Okay. Sorry, Ymir. Genghis isn't really the smartest cat in the shed. So, Genghis. Genghis, what are you doing? Why are you silly? Okay, what are you doing? Don't look at me, look at the camera. Oh, are you shrimping? Oh, you're shrimping. Aw, you're just a little shrimp, aren't you? How much of your life is dedicated to shrimp? What'd you think about that? Did you like that? Okay. He also gives the softest meows. You won't always hear him meow, and when you do, it's a little, it's like this little tuft of air that he, like, spits out. And I guess that's the meowing. Is that good? Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Okay, no, okay. Trying to get your face. Here, I'm gonna move on this side. It's a little dark. Can we still see you? Genghis, here, look this way. This is the only area I got light. No, Genghis, look this way. Look. Good job. What a good boy. Okay. Stay right there. Be awesome. Pancake? You know it's cat break time, right? All right. And what would you like today? Would you like a greenie? Does Pancake want a greenie? You want a greenie? Look at her little tail go. Pancake, you want a greenie? How do we ask for greenies? There it is. Took a while. Her brain wasn't working, but now it is. Pancake, you want a greenie? Yeah. No, I'll bring it to you. You don't need to come over here. Pancake, you went out of frame. How is anyone supposed to see you if you're out of frame? I have to capture this awesome footage of you enjoying your treat. No, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. No, you gotta be up here. Come on. No, 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 Pancake. No, I'm telling you to get on the seat. Good girl. Okay, now. Now we're gonna get some money shots. I feel like a director. It's right here. Yeah, look at her little tongue. You gotta wait for me to... You didn't even chew that. Yeah, is that nice? You like that? Is that nice, Pancake? Okay, one more. Rest are Gengus's. Pancake, what are you doing? Stop. No, no, no. No, was that tasty, honey? Was that tasty? What a good girl. What a good girl. Okay, Genghis, you ready for yours? You ready for your greenies? How old are the cats? They're at least 5 years old. Pancake, no. I'm sorry, no, you do not get any. You already had some? Yes, lick my fingers, Pancake. That'll be fine. What a good boy taking his treats. Oh. Was that tasty, honey? Did you like that? What a good boy. Pancake, stop. I'm recording right now. You can't bump into me. Genghis, was that tasty? Pancake, stop. I'm once again, I'm recording. You can't do that. Stop. Come on. Come on, go. Okay, but you keep bumping into me. You gotta go. Come on, go. Yeah. Oh yeah? What kind of reptiles do you have? Genghis, was that good? Okay. Extremely spoiled cats. However, I could think of nothing better to spoil. I mean, instead of spoiled milk or spoiled food, I've spoiled these cats absolutely rotten. And I'm okay with it. All right, you sit there, be good. You try to know what being good is. As for me, I will resume art. As for that is what I do. Oh, you have crested geckos? Aww. I'm so jealous. Crested geckos are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Love crested geckos. Pancake, I'm not giving you any more treats till the next cat break. You gotta wait. All right, you gotta wait. No, Pancake. No, I said you have to wait. Remember the word wait? Remember we learned this? For the last 2 years, we've been learning the word wait. Thank you. She is not a big fan of waiting. I can't blame her, but still, I try. I would love to have a reptile. I really would. But I would be so worried about every single thing. You know, like what if my heat went out? Or what if there wasn't like fresh crickets to feed them? I would feel so bad, you know? Yeah, what's up, White Duolingo? Doing pretty good. How's your Tuesday? Did you have a good day today? Okay. Probably won't be able to see a lot of this under sketch right now, but that is okay. Well, hell yeah, White Duolingo. All right. Oh, okay, Kalo. Well, so what I was saying is like the kind of reptiles that I would really want to care for, they would require, crickets or some sort of live diet. So I guess that's what I meant by, and plus just what if the heat wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of variables. A house cat you can pretty much put in the house and they're good to go. But I feel like with, reptiles, they, they're hardy creatures, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure. I think I would have too much anxiety trying to care for them. I'm worried that I would unintentionally cause their life to be horrible. Okay, just for a reference, I'm the type of person who gets sad when my pets in Sims die, okay? Like full on mourning. That's why I can't play Sims. And that's why I don't play anything with like a simulated animal. Pokemon is kind of different. I don't not saying I don't care about them, but it's just there's just something about, having your little cat or puppy, no longer make it, in the Sims that just kills me. I have never heard of a Chow Chow. Minecraft? I've never played Minecraft. So I don't know. If there's like a really cute like cat there, I might cry if he like passes away. Like, and what if there's like cows that you have to, cow them up and make them steaks? That would hurt, me emotionally. And I know it hurts the cows more than it hurts me, but I still feel emotional. Like if I see the animal and I make a connection with it, whether it's real or not, I'm gonna full on just cry, Because what if that was my virtual cow in real life? I know that doesn't make any sense. Well, hey, what's up, Michelle? You done a Nuzlocke before, James? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm afraid to do a Nuzlocke. I was actually thinking about getting I want to get a Game Boy simulator, and I want to play, well, maybe a Nintendo DS. I do have a Nintendo DS, but I don't have anything to port it into the computer. Maybe I could just get something, but I'm thinking about getting an emulator and doing a Nuzlocke with maybe Fire Red or Leaf Green. One of the earlier Pokemons, because I hear it's kind of harder to do a Nuzlocke experience with, Scarlet and Violet and all those. Because there's not really that randomized aspect to it, because you kind of see everything. But I'm considering doing like a Nuzlocke or something. Oh, your poor kitty. Oh. At least you're not, losing like a cat that you've only had for what, 4 or 5 years, and all of a sudden it gets like kitty cancer or something. Having a cat for a long time is such a blessing. Dude, I don't even know how I'm going to handle when my cats pass. I'm so attached to them. Like, I'll wake up and I hear their meows. Like I'll have dreams of them meowing and stuff. And even though they're not around me, I still hear it. I think I'm going crazy. But in a good way, because it's cats, so. Oh, yeah? So you guys got the kitty pretty young, huh? It must be awesome to grow up with an animal. I never got the chance to do that. The only animals I've had were later in life. I kind of wonder if I'd be a different person if I had the experience of having an animal with me when I was growing up. Maybe I'd be, I don't know, Maybe more kind, less kind. I don't know if I'd be more reserved or more outgoing, or I don't know. You ever wonder like what little differences would like make a big difference? You know, like that butterfly effect, like the no, Genghis, do not touch my curtains. Genghis Anthony, I know your ears are backwards and you hear me. I know because you just stopped doing what I told you not to do, and your ears are folded back and you are listening to my very words. Genghis Anthony. I know you're thinking of doing it again. Do not you dare. I swear to God, I think he's going to do it again. Oh, he's cruising for... Genghis Anthony. Genghis Anthony. Genghis Anthony, caught you on 4K. Hey, Genghis. Hey. Hey. Yeah, asshole. Yeah, I caught you. On 4K resolution, my friend. Genghis Anthony. Genghis Anthony. Genghis Anthony. I swear to God, get over here. I don't care. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You are just the worst piece of shit. Yo, what's up, artistic sensei? Just disciplining my cat. Don't mind me. Genghis. Yeah, I hear your little ears perk up. I see ya. Here. Come get a scritch and just lay down, okay? You've been laying down all day anyway, but lay down some more, I guess. You know, he's incredibly devious for being an idiot, but, yeah. Genghis, how devious would you put yourself on a scale of 1 to devious? Pretty devious, or what are you? Oh. You are just not a shy fellow. Look at you showing your paw beans to just anybody who comes into this chat. Look at this. Dude, you know there's some old guy that would just slurp you up. He'd be looking at your beans like, yeah, that's the stuff. I'll give $5 if you show me all your beans, you know, like the front paws and stuff. I find you on some Only Cats website or Only Felines instead of OnlyFans, showing your beans for $5 a pop. Huh? You just show your beans to just anybody? What if I taught you about being a gentleman? Yeah, this camera's gonna be in front of you, catching you in 4K. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Don't you dare yell at me, I swear to God. Okay. And what do you want? You want petted? Is that what you want? Show me what you want. Okay. You may have pets. But please stop showing your beans to everybody. God. That's another $5 right there. Oh, he might want the greenie. Well, we just had cat time like literally 5 minutes ago. And instead he's decided to be bad. Oh, okay. How you doing? You okay? All right. All right, I'm going to go back to drawing. Swear to God, if I see you touch those curtains. He is about that money life. I mean, how else do you buy the catnip these days? Cold hard cash is what brings the nip to the table. These shops don't accept beans no more. Maybe like an independently owned, catnip shop, but the reputable ones take cash only. They don't even take debit card around here. Sleazes. just let everyone know, for full disclosure, I am using reference on my Pinterest. I have my computer up to the side. I do have a reference that I'm looking at so I'm not copying everything, but I'm at least getting the pose and some key details of the outfit that they're wearing. So definitely did not make this up. God, I could never do a pose like this if I tried. But now, after doing it once, I could then do the pose again and then switch out the outfit and the pose and like the expression. So this does have uses. Want to get better at art? Don't be afraid to copy and reference. Oh, hey, Terry. Oh, cool. Hey, a little flower. Well, thanks, Terry. Thanks for coming by and saying hi and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Well, hey, Cloud Cat. How you doing today? Whoa, White Duolingo is excited to see you. They were so quick. They're like, oh, hey, how you doing, Cloud Cat? Sorry. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. Don't worry about me. I'm just drawing. You just hit yourself with your foot. Huh, White Duolingo. That is very interesting talent. I didn't know you could do that. You must have some level of flexibility that I don't know exists for that to happen. Okay, I got the base down. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't make room for the legs. Well, then never mind. Never mind. What I can't see won't hurt me. Okay. It's not too bad. Yo, what's up? How are you? Well, thanks, Kit Kat. Are you gonna come join us and draw? It's not exactly. Chibi is more of just a very exaggerated form. So, for instance, this cat plush that I have, it's not a realistic cat plush. I probably would call this a bit of a chibi style because everything is more rounded. The legs are shorter, the tail is shorter. It's round and cute and pudgy, you know. This probably would be chibi style, you know, instead of, you know, what you would think of like a cat plush, like realistic. So it's just taking something realistic, rounding the features off. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's referring to, you know, a kid, but it's not completely away from that either, if that makes sense, you know. I mean, it is, but it doesn't mean that you're drawing it in a child form. It's just a very exaggerated, cute way to draw something. However, from what I'm gathering from how you're kind of explaining things, silly, if someone is using chibi art to exploit a particular group of people, then that would be problematic. Because a lot of people will use chibis to kind of get the attention of kids and stuff. Like they'll use chibi art, like really cute, exaggerated forms and stuff to do that. So that's why when like you see like an older person kind of doing that, it's weird if it's not related to like a fandom, or if it's, you know, not like if they're using a chibi as their profile picture or something, that's weird. Because generally, most grown people don't do that. Some people do. I'm not saying like everyone who uses it is like automatically bad, but it's often used a lot with adults with unsavory intentions. So I would like watch out, like, you know, don't be talking to no one who does that. No, it's fine. I can't really see either. It's because I'm doing... See, this is what happens when I draw with pencil. I can barely see anything. But if I draw too dark, then I'll just have a bunch of sketchy lines everywhere. I'm trying to draw some sort of fairy creature, because that seems pretty cool. There. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with your dude, but if you're kind of bringing that up, your guy kind of seems shady. Usually if people are kind of suspecting adults of doing some kind of weird things, there's usually a good reason for it. Because normally people don't get accused of that. So, I don't know. But hey, if you still want to like him, that's up to you. I mean, I'm sure he could use some fans after all that, you know. But I wouldn't hold your breath. Usually people who kind of get in the middle of that, they don't recover from that. Public perception is such a powerful thing. I guess then again, I'd have to, in order to really make a recommendation, I have to like look at the individual and like look at the evidence and stuff. That would be the fair way to do it. Oh, thanks, Cloud Cat. Hey, it's Blueberry. Hello, Blueberry. Also, hello, Amanda. Yes, draw with us. Draw with us, Amanda. Don't say you suck at drawing. Hey, no one ever said you couldn't just practice and enjoy drawing. You don't need to be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at least you're not like me. I'm showing my drawing to like a whole whopping 6 to 7 people at any given time. So, at the very least, you're not broadcasting it live to an audience around the world. Live around the world. It's the Truman Show. No, I'm kidding. Dude, that would be so messed up, though. I kind of expected the Truman Show to be based off, like, a real story. Because that's the kind of messed up stuff that I assume could happen to, like, you know, like, say Apple. Apple adopts this, like, young kid and decides to I don't know, like, transplants their brain into their new AI model, and turns out Siri wasn't actually the name of their AI. That was the name of the kid they adopted, you know, like some weird, freaky horror stuff like that, you know? Yeah, keep practicing. What are you doing? Don't you dare give up, Kit Kat. I swear to God, if you give up, I'm gonna feel so sad, because I know you have so much potential. All of you do. All of you people watching, you guys got so much potential. And right now I'm about to be a huge hypocrite, because I'm gonna complain about how shitty this drawing looks. But hey, you know what? We're all human. We all think it. That's why we got to encourage each other, huh? Ugh. Encourage. Sorry, I'm getting hyped up now. Ooh, what kind of school assemblies do you get where they're fun? My school assemblies sucked. I hated them. But it was a good time to just, you know, bring my art pad with me and just draw. Unless they turned off the lights to the assembly hall, then that's when I started getting mad. Because obviously I need light to draw, so. I'm just saying. No, do not say my art is better. We are all in this together. We do not say mine looks better than yours. I just made some good choices tonight. That's all I'm thinking right now. I just made some decent choices. Just so you know, I'm looking at reference as I draw this. Like, this is not coming out of my mind. Mainly because I'm trying to practice some posing, getting different posing ideas. And usually, because I can draw a head no problem. I can make that head float in the air as long as you want. But like, everything below it is still unknown to me. So, just so you know, I'm looking at reference. So, and don't you guys be afraid to look at reference either. You do what it takes to get better. Don't let anyone tell you to feel bad about using reference. Don't let anyone tell you you're not a real artist if you use reference, you know. The only way you're not a real artist is if you use AI to generate it and then post it on TikTok. That's a fake artist. But you're not that. You're smart people. And I know you are. So, yeah. Oh, and also know that I have a camera like sitting right here, so everything I draw, like I'm looking from this side. What is this? Oh. Genghis must have had dirt in his ears this whole time, because I got little ear ick on me. I gotta clean out my cat's ears at some point. Usually I give them baths around this time of the year, but I've been skipping it because I don't want to deal with the hassle of bathing my cats. Okay, now we need wings. I need wingling-dings. Yeah, doesn't everything become a lot more complicated once you try drawing the body? Because no matter what, I draw the head, that looks great the way it is, but then I try to draw the body, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't work for some reason, whether it's probably like a bit of being unbalanced. I think I kind of draw my heads too big as well. This one looks actually more, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a 5. You know, the measurement thing where a body is supposed to be so many head lengths high. Usually I just guesstimate. I don't really, I don't, that's probably my problem. I don't do it the right way. That could be part of the problem, Lynn. I know. But measuring just slows me down. I hate it. Let us give you... I always draw pixie wings. Let me try drawing something more butterfly-ish. Yeah. That's pretty solid advice, James, yeah. I used to be one of those people that would draw the head and then start drawing the like without even like figuring out what the torso was or the pelvis, and just start from top and go down. And then I switched it up. I decided to like actually kind of, so basically I would draw the torso first and then I would connect everything outwards. And that kind of doesn't work. So now I'm trying to do a general sketch of everything and then going in and doing it. But sometimes when you get carried away or you just don't feel like doing it, you just draw the head first and you're like, whatever, I'm just gonna like Leroy Jenkins this shit, you know? I don't care. You know? Oh, I remember the too long neck phase that I had. It was horrible. One day I'm going to grab all my really old sketchbooks. I'm going to do a flip through. Because sometimes it does help, you know, you take your old art and you look at it, and more importantly, you show it to someone else, you know, because they need to see how you can progress. You know, it is possible to go from being just complete garbage to being something not as garbage, like maybe a yard sale, you know. It's not garbage, but you're not going to throw it away either. It's like a yard sale, you know. I'm kind of in the yard sale right now. Eventually, soon, I'll be like in like a tiny shop, like a thrift store. And then after I become thrift store, then you go to like, I don't know what you would be, like not a collector, but I don't know. I don't know the next level because I just made it up right now, but like there's complete garbage. There's like free on the side of the road. There's like Goodwill, donate, thrift store. And then you start getting into like maybe consignment shop. And then you hit the big leagues. All of a sudden you're like Walmart or Amazon. And then museum. Museum is like the top of the line. And collector is God level, right? We'll get there someday. We're all going to aim to be little Amazon artists. I'll be in the effing Louvre. And they'll increase their security so no one steals me like those idiots or those people did. Although honestly, if you go in the Louvre and you steal like $100 million worth of shit and you get away with it, you deserve it at that point. There needs to be a clause for that. Like, you know, if, you know, museums don't want to have their security tightened, that's their problem. Like there should be a clause. So like if you get away and you've ran away and you've like secured your position for like a year or maybe even less than that, you would then you would be exempt. You know, you'd be like, you know what? That's the museum's fault. It's now yours. Please take care of it. Maybe sell it. I don't know. And that should like just encourage these museums to just hype up their security. Because seriously, you know, if you're gonna pull off a heist and you're gonna put in all that planning and what, they're just gonna arrest you afterwards? No. I rooted for them. I said, oh, you got away with it? Okay, let's see how long you stay away. If you stay away for longer than a certain amount of time, you've earned it, you know? You know how hard it is in today's age with technology to get away with that kind of stuff? So incredibly low. So that means you're doing something good if you can do that. Just pointing it out, you know. Not going to encourage you to do that, but not going to say no either. You would be Walmart? Kit Kat, you probably are Walmart material. You've probably got, like, the best of the best over there. Oh, you know what? Well, I will say this. I think family members, when they make comments about your art, you should take it very, very, very lightly. Because a family member, unless you get a really decent family member... All right, bye, James. Family members tend not to be the most honest, you know? That's why it's always good to seek some outside criticism and outside, you know, just some outside critique, you know, if you will. Because it's also not helpful to just say that you're perfect every time and you're genuinely trying to improve, you know? Because that doesn't help either. I'm thinking about switching over to some watercolor stuff, I think. I like this page. I think this is my favorite page out of this book that I did. Well, I don't know, this one's looking really good too. There's something about pink and blue that's just awesome. And I am loving it. didn't finish this. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I haven't decided. Okay. I will... I'm gonna, really quickly, I'm gonna go downstairs and refill my drink, and then I'm gonna come upstairs and I might start watercoloring something. Let me bring up some more napkins to it. Oh man, that was so dirty. Thanks, Cloud. Are you making sure to draw too? Here, Star Kitty will keep you company. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more drink. All right, returned. Got me some candy. Candy's important, my friends. Can't live without candy. Of course I forget the napkins I was supposed to bring. Kitty, why didn't you remind me? Oh, Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, good, I'm back too. I just got back from grabbing candy. Although I was supposed to also be grabbing a drink, which I did. But no one ever says candy ain't good. I know, candy. Candy baby. Ow. I bit my tongue. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I bit my tongue. It hurts so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm better now. It still hurt really bad though. Zero out of 10 would not recommend to bite my tongue ever again. Yeah. Okay, I just bit my tongue. It hurt. I did not like it. Okay. Now that I've recovered from biting my tongue, oh, you know what? I have a bunch of watercolor reference that I could look at if I wanted to. Oh my God, that's so cute. You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't made galaxy whales. All right, see you later. We miss you, White Duolingo. Here, let me do that. I just need, where's my thing? Oh yeah, no problem. Go draw, enjoy. Enjoy the time. Oh, you know what? I don't have my... I had mini tape, but I don't have it anymore, so I can't do this one idea that I was thinking. But I can do this. Hold on, let me see if I have this. Alright, sorry, I burped. My bad. Okay. I thought it was right here. So maybe I don't have it. Okay, so where else could it be? I only keep it in one spot. I hate when I can't find things. Pancake, don't laugh at me. Oh, you know what I can do though? Oh, wait. I got a good idea. Ah, Pancake, got a good idea. Not you, me. I got a good idea. Ba-boom. Dude, we're gonna spice this shit up with gold foil flakes. Yes. So the idea is I'm going to take some of this quick dry glue. I'm going to put it onto the watercolor paper, apply some gold flakes, and then when the glue dries and everything, I can like kind of rub it off the surface And then this stuff will stay on there. So I can use that for all the mistakes I know I'm going to make. Because I know I'm going to make them. Okay, so what was I doing again? Shit, I don't even know. Oh, wait, that's right. I was drawing. We don't need this. So the idea is I'm going to have a bunch of whales floating through the sea. I wonder if I should do... So if anyone's wondering, I'm going to be making galaxy whales, and this is going to, well, not kind of, it's going to be like a window, and you're looking through the window, seeing a whale, but the outside of the window is a bunch of clouds. It may not work exactly how I'm thinking, but it should look pretty cool. That's all that matters. Because coolness is cool. Yo, what up? How you doing? We doing art. It's what we do. Because this is the cool side of the internet. Population me. And you. You're invited. Okay, sweet. Sweet. I just need the whale part. Let's see. The clouds are kind of facing this, like they're going this way. So if we have the whale kind of come up this way, it probably look really nice. And apologies, it probably is very hard to see it. You're not necessarily going to see this right away. Fortunately, that's kind of how it is with most watercolor paintings. You never really see anything until it's pretty much done. I wonder... That's where the flipper would be. I don't know how you're able to see this. I can barely see this. So it's gonna go like that. Shoot. I may have overestimated how fat this whale is gonna be. That's okay. Whale can be fat. Fat whales are fun whales. You know how in a steak fat equals flavor? Well, fat on everything else just equals fun. There is no such thing as fat being ugly. Fat is awesome. Ba-boom. And then I'll just, yeah. That's what I'll use for the gold part. I can also do paper art too. Good shit, I'm getting so many good ideas. Hold on, let me just grab my other one too. I should have scraps here. Yes, here they are. There are the scraps. Oh, you're not Pancake, you're Genghis. Genghis, what are you doing, buddy? No. Come here. Don't yell at me. You have a mutual obligation to say hi to my fans. They're your fans too, you know that, right? All right, cat break. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Yeah, you like that? Is that good? What do you think? Yeah. Ooh, Yeah, you're really, really putting in there. What's happening? You're looking at my cat. Check him out. He's pretty cool. His name is Genghis. He's stupid, but I mean, that's kind of what you get, so. Welcome to the channel. I'm awesome. My name is Lynn. Now, Genghis, nah, come here. What are you doing? What is this action happening, huh? Genghis, don't yell at me. Oh, are you grooming the boy? Groom him. He's dirty. Oh, what a good girl. Good job, Pancake. Kinda. Genghis, as in the Mongolian conqueror. Genghis, don't show your butthole. Nobody wants to see that. No, I don't care. We're not gonna look at it. Like Genghis Khan, the Mongolian emperor. He doesn't really resemble an emperor, but, I mean, that's fine. Alright, you good? Alright, I'm gonna go back to drawing. Are you okay with that? She seems okay with that. No, Genghis, no, I don't want your love. I'm sorry. Go away. Here, you want to go up on your chair? Let's go on your chair. Whee! There you go, buddy. What do you think about that? Is that okay? Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't you dare don't raise your meow at me. You're so stupid. All right. Back to what I was doing. Yo, it's Frisk. Oh yeah, that idea I was saying about. So I have these strips of watercolor paper because I like to save the really little strips. I can cut them. So the idea was to make this like a window. Like you could look through the window and see the whale, but like on the outside is clouds. So I don't have any tape to kind of mark this down to keep it white. But I could just cut these strips long ways, put them here and glue them here after the fact. So that if you don't have white paint or you don't have tape to kind of mask this area so the paint doesn't get to it, that's another thing you can do. Plus keeping these is just good. I mean, look at them, they're awesome. But I'm thinking about using the gold foil flakes for that, but we'll see when the time comes. We'll see. Genghis. Genghis Anthony, what are you doing? And don't you yell at me either. Come on, camera. I swear this Black Friday I'm gonna get me a camera mount. All right, there we go. Okay, stay right there. Good, okay. Okay, there we go. Finally. Oh my God, it took forever. Oh, thanks for coming to the stream, Paroy. I'm glad you like it. Huh? Paroy didn't say that. He was saying that he liked the stream. Which I'm pretty appreciative for. Thanks, Paroy. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I'm not offended by, things you're writing. I would be, but you're not worth my time, so I wasn't really gonna say anything. Sorry. But still, thank you for coming. Okay, now. Oh, I moved the light here. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll let that dry. I used to do clouds all in one go, and then I kind of realized it's better to just do them in layers. So if you can do your bottom layers just like your really base coloring, and then you can kind of see, I use colored pencils so you can kind of see the marks here. So then if you want to go in with like, say, a darker blue or darker pink, you can kind of go in and make those shapes, and that way they'll stay crisp. But you have to wait for your underlying layer to dry. Otherwise, it doesn't work as well. That's the only problem with that. But it doesn't take too long for it to dry. People always say, oh, it takes forever for things to dry. And I'm like, really? You're probably going to work on another section while it's drying. It's not like it's, 14 hours of dry time. It's just a few minutes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Or break out the hair dryer. What are we drawing? Well, I've got some cloudiness happening over here, and then we have a whale. The idea is like these are windows. So this is a window and this is a window, and you're going to look through it with there being a whale. And then I'm probably going to add gold flakes for like some moons and stars and stuff to kind of have it stand out. Yeah. At least that's what I'm... Oh, shoot. Sorry. And of course, I hit the camera. That's my bad. No, there was not an earthquake. It was me just being stupid. Okay, stay. Good camera. All right. Yeah, it should look pretty cool when it's done. Do you draw anything? What are you up to today? Genghis, are you? Oh my god, my cat is acting stupid. I don't know how else to word that. I would word it nicer, but I can't. He literally is acting stupid. Genghis! Oh my god. Oh, cool. Seriously, you do graphite? Wow. That is not something that I have the skills to do, so kudos to you, my friend. Graphite is difficult. Plus, you have to deal with, like, the paint or the graphite getting on your hands all the time. Genghis, what are you... Oh my god, Genghis, you're so silly. You're so stupid, God bless your heart, but you're so silly. Just for clarification, I have a cat named Genghis. He is hiding himself underneath of a cloth, thinking that he's going to get a one-up on me, but he's not, because I'm a human and I'm smarter than he is. So he will not scare me today, no. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. I'm way too smart for that shit today. You struggle with markers? Well, hi, Riley. Well, thank you. So you're one of those talented individuals. You can do, like, people in graphite. Like, I'm going to assume you do maybe realism. That, dude, that's peak right there. No, Genghis, I'm not opening the window. Just lay down on your chair, buddy. Now Genghis wants me to open the window. Ugh. Such a silly bean. No, Genghis, do not touch my curtain. Genghis, come on. Why are you being so scamp-like right now? Where did you get it in your head that you need to act like a scamp? Genghis, stop. Dude, I don't know how to do colored pencils. This is all watercolor. What are you talking about? The only thing I know how to do is just put the colored pencil to the paper and I just scribble a little bit and it makes color. I don't know what I'm doing. You know how you blend with graphite? It is almost very similar to how you would do it with a colored pencil. So, like, not with the blending stick, but, you know, the variations in pressure on the paper. And instead of a blending stick, think of another color as your blender, or think of maybe like a white colored pencil. I know some people will take a white colored pencil and they'll use it to blend two colors together. You know, if that's kind of like the look and effect you want to get. Oh, you use your fingers? Hey, that's fine too. Whatever works. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats the boat. Wow, you've been doing graphite for a long time, huh? The only times I did graphite is when they made me do it in school. So whether during, like primary school and then college and stuff, but I would never do it on my own. Hey, no, don't feel old. We're all there, somehow. Hey, Bede, how are you? Oh, you're still sick? Aw. Of course I ask you how you're doing right as you're still sick, huh? So you're not feeling any better yet? Is there anything you can do to make yourself feel better? Have you been playing games or drawing or just, sleeping? No, you got the flu. No. Oh, dude, I hate when I can't sleep. Dude, I think that's what I was feeling for like the last week. Actually got good sleep last night, which was kind of crazy because, man, it's been rough the last, week or two. Have you taken a whole bunch of Benadryl and decongestants? Hey, that usually helps me sleep. Oh, just rest. Don't do anything too strenuous now. Do you have like a lot of like head pain and stuff too, like sinus pressure? Well, hello, I don't know. I didn't know you would be here. How are you? I'm trying to see, is this coming out? Ooh, it's coming out. Too much, oh my god, too much. Too much. Way too much. No, go back in. Stop coming out. Oh man, it almost guzzed. I hate when my tubes like give me way more paint than I'm asking for. Oh, a party hat. Well, hey. Thanks, Terry. I feel like there's a party happening now. You have empty watercolor books? Oh my gosh, you need to get on that. What are you doing? They're empty and they're just waiting for your unique form of art, love, thing, something. It was meant to be encouraging, not weird, but it came out that way. So I can't help you or me. Never mind. I know what I meant, and that's all that matters. If you want the easiest thing to paint ever, grab some paints, preferably a lighter color and a darker color. Wet your paper, just put your paints on the paper, just let them do their thing. Don't you worry about making a shape or anything. You're not actually going to be painting anything. Let it dry. Put some white dots over it and call it a galaxy. Boom, done. Art. Make a galaxy. Well, Liam, I don't know. What do you think? I guess you could see me how I'm in the middle of doing another painting. And I know it's pretty easy for you to just type in your random request there. Do you really think I'm just gonna, I don't know, stop what I'm doing and just make what you want on a whim? Ask yourself that. Genuinely ask yourself that. And then when you have an answer, you let me know what you think the answer will be. I'll be waiting. But I'll let you know now, the answer's gonna be no. I'm not just going to stop what I'm doing to make whatever you want me to make. But good try, though. You have a joke? What is your joke, Terry? Oh, where'd Liam go? I wanted to hear the answer to my question. It's almost as if Liam knew that what he did was wrong, and he's not going to answer now. Almost as if coming into some random person's stream and asking them to draw something when you can clearly see I'm busy with something else is probably a little, I don't know, inappropriate. Interesting how that works. But hey, keeps me on my toes. Liam, where'd you go? Don't you want to ask me to draw something unreasonable? Just because you want to see it? Don't be shy, buddy. Come on, tell me. Tell me what you're thinking. Ooh, a dragon. That is a good thing to do. Oh, hey, well, hey, thanks, City Ghost. Thanks for checking it out, you know. I'm glad my aggressive personality didn't turn you off. Pancake, honey, what are you doing? You like my whale? Sweet. I was hoping it looked like a whale. I was worried there for a second because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of having a hard time telling what it is. I'm hoping when I put in all the stars and the cool glossy effects, it'll look more whalish and less like a giant mountain with some pink junk on it. Aha, Barkov, so you have done watercolor. You just simply don't remember. You can't draw, Terry? What's wrong, friend? Like you don't have a good idea, or just whatever you're drawing isn't turning out the way you want to, or maybe it's just an off day for you. I feel comforted, Barkov, that you've done some watercolor. This makes me very happy for you. You gotta sleep. Go get some rest. Go get some rest. Come back when you feel refreshed. The art can wait. Your sleep cannot. I'm actually going to edit this. I'm going to have the whale going through the clouds as well, but I'm going to do it in a lighter color, I think. Have you ever accidentally gotten one of those perler beads stuck in your fingernails? I will never stick my hand in one of those perler bead buckets ever again because of that. All right, while this is drying, let's take a quick cat break. Pancake, you ready for your cat break? I know you are. You love your cat breaks. Pancake? Yeah? Are you ready for your cat break? Do you want a greenie? I think you do. You want a greenie? Who wants a greenie? I know. What about you? Genghis, you want a greenie? Probably. He probably does. What do you want? Oh, greenie. That's right. I forgot about that. All right. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. I gotta keep the phone. All right. Who wants a greenie? Oh, your greenies are almost out. We gotta buy you a new one. Yeah. Here, I gotta give you... dude, the one day I gave you like 10. I gotta like ration you out. Because Pancake will just keep eating these if you let her. She really will. I'm like kind of scared. Right. Let's do yours over here so you're not near Genghis. I know, greenie. All right. Boink. Oh, is that tasty, honey? No, only one. All right, I'm about to give you. I gotta give you them one at a time. Otherwise, you inhale all of them in one bite. I like when she like pushes her muzzle into my hand. It's so soft. Oh. Pancake. Make sure you crunch it. They're dental treats. What do you think, honey? Was that good? Look, Pancake, someone's gonna draw you. This is the Dilute Palico. Palico. The Dilute Calico named Pancake. She is a rascal, very vocal, and fat. Dude, I want pancakes right now. Dude, you got no clue how, dude, if I could just cook on stream and, not worry about, my channel, I would. And I would just eat everything. All right, Genghis. I see you've been waiting. Like a gentleman. So, let's present you with a greenie. Genghis. What will you offer me for these greenies? Oh, Pancake, goddammit. Pancake. Dude, I told you she was fat, didn't I? Pancake, get down from there. Pancake, get down from there. I'm not giving you Genghis's greenies. Pancake, go. No, don't yell at me. Just go. All right, there you go. Genghis, I brought something for you. Oh, look how gentle he is with the greenies. Yeah, bring that down a little. Pancake, you don't need to huff at me. I already gave you more greenies than he did. I give you literally 80% of the greenie bag. I'm not even kidding, I do. Genghis, was that tasty? Was that tasty, buddy? Look how sweet you are. Genghis. What are you doing? Genghis. Terry, oh my gosh, your poor cat. Genghis. Don't yell at me. Genghis. Where you going? All right. Pancake, what are you doing? I hear you scurrying over here. I see you. You're right back there. Oh, Jesus. They're incredibly reactive cats. Oh my God. No, you do not rip up my chair. Oh my God, he's just, no, again, no. Genghis, did you rip up my chair? Genghis Anthony, did you rip up my chair? Yeah, I know you did, because I saw you do it. Pay on. You can't look at those eyes and not tell me he's guilty. Yeah, I know you are. Don't yell at me. All right. Woo. Yeah, he is a gentleman, but to an extent. Aww. Your cats smack each other for treats? This is horrible. Look at her little tail. Oh, there she goes. Pancake, where are you going? You really think that you're hidden back there? All right, well, if that's what you think. Oh, okay. All right. You okay, buddy? Yeah, he's just embarrassed. Oh, okay. He loves this cloth. I don't know what it is about this cloth, but he loves it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, there she goes. Oh, Pancake, what are you doing? All right, here, let me rearrange the curtain thing. They like to hide behind it and then scare each other from behind it. So like Genghis, oh yeah, see, he already did it. He'll crawl behind here, and now Pancake will ambush from the other side. So here's idiot number one. You can kind of see him right there. Hi, Silly. How are you? And then we have silly number two. All right, see you later, Barkov. Are you two gonna go at it with each other, I think? All right. Yo, it's Shadow. What up, Shadow? Genghis, what are you doing, buddy? Oh! Oh, she thought I was the cat and she attacked me. I was attacked. See, our cats don't really like each other that way. They're cordial to each other, but they don't. You're not going to see them sleep together or nap together, you know. They're not that kind of, you know, in love with each other, you know. I think they just kind of put up with each other. Is probably the best way to say it. But they did come from the same shelter, so I was hoping in some way that they would, you know, maybe, you know, enjoy each other's company a little bit, because I didn't want them to be lonely, you know. Genghis, do not rip up my chair. Come on, I'm painting. I can't discipline you right now. And by discipline, I mean take you and hug you. I don't really have any other discipline methods. Oh my God, they're acting so silly right now. I can hear it. Oh my God. Hey, that might actually taste good. There's actually a lot of people that like mix their slushy flavors together. Nothing wrong with that. You just being you. And there's nothing wrong with being you, is there? No, there isn't. Angus, please be careful. Don't just... Don't... Okay. God, they're so weird. And I know cats are normally weird, but God, they're weird. Hey, come on, guys, be careful, please. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping this looks like there's a whale in the sky. I guess whether or not it turns out that way will depend on my ability. Angus, come on. What are you doing? Oh my God, what a scam. And he runs away as if he did nothing wrong. You know? Oh, and now he's back. Genghis, what are you... Oh my God. Genghis, what are you doing? I don't know why they like to get all active in junk when they clearly know I'm here doing something. Something important, mind you, because art is like the most important thing ever in the world. And they like to get all active, and they like to bother me when they get all active. And they think that I want to get active with them, and I don't, because I want to draw. I thought I went over this. Like, they don't do this when I'm sleeping, thank God. And they don't do this... Well, they might do this when I'm away from home, but usually they wait till I get home. Oh, don't worry about gifting anything, Terry. You already gift quite a lot. Just enjoy the fun. Enjoy the fun of me yelling at my cats while drawing this whale. Okay. Coconut cola. That's probably one. See, I don't like coconut at all. Pineapple is okay, but it's got... A pineapple rum is good, but I'm not a fan of, like, pineapple juice. So, like, pineapple juice, coconut juice... you know, if it's going to be anything like that, I mean... Let's see, I've had a 151 Malibu rum. Pineapple juice, and we'd be having some fun. A little bit of Tech 9 for you. Well, there was another one that I thought had pineapple in it. I can't remember. Is it a Mai Tai? Is it Mai Tai? I don't think anyone here is old enough to know, but either way, it's got to be a drink. I can't just do that straight. It just tastes awful. Oh no! So like your cat was just like sitting there going meow, meow. I bet he sounded like a little alarm too. Meow. Yes, draw a cat. Terry, that's perfect. Cats probably are some of the best things that you could draw regardless, so. Okay. I don't care what excites you. I'll tell you something though, I'm gonna now not listen to your stuff because you have an ad on there. F off. What are we drawing or painting? So this is a bunch of clouds and there's a whale in it. And somehow it's all gonna work out. I'm going to attach some Dingus, Pancake, stop. Come on, guys, come on. Come on. Don't do that. Yeah, this is pretty much wet on dry. I only did wet on wet to do the initial wash of everything, but no, this is wet on dry now. Everything should be dry. Sorry, I meant to say I was going to take some gold foil flakes and I'm going to make some designs around it. Because it looks cool. Okay, thank you. Right, and I think I got another idea too. Let me go grab my scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extra watercolor paper and I'm going to make a frame for the window because I don't want to take white paint and just paint over it. That feels kind of cheap. So yeah, don't draw if you're in the car. That's not good. Ooh, that's a good question. For some of the smaller watercolors, it could be as little as 15 minutes. Like, you know, about an hour, I would say, for most things, though. I want you to draw a sea star. Oh my gosh, I know. Drawing in the car is horrible when you have a driver that doesn't understand you're actually trying to draw and they like aren't careful about their, you know, like their acceleration or their braking and they just go, they just like, you know, pound it, you know, and they basically mess you up. And I feel like they do it on purpose sometimes too. Oh my gosh, it's Jimmy. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, a sea star. Oh, I'm sorry, a starfish. Not a sea star, a starfish. Oh my god, I'm sorry. A starfish, sorry. Yo, Jimmy, what's up? Okay, we have the frames. I wonder if I should watercolor these. I guess it depends what kind of window I want to do. I don't want it to look too crazy. Where is my reference? But what color? Maybe, where would gray look good? Oh, you know what? There is something. Well, maybe I could just water down this glue. Because when you glue down, I do paper art, and when I glue it down, it actually changes color. Gray or gold? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, before I do that, I do need to put down the, Yo, what's up, Ash? What were we making? Sorry, a really loud wind came. It is a bunch of clouds, and I drew a whale on it. That's basically it. Oh, yo, Jimmy, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing good. What up? How's it hanging? Hanging good? You doing good? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I hope this turns out pretty good. See, I don't know how to use this stuff at all, so I hope I use it right. That might be all I need, honestly. I'm not going to be doing too much. So the idea is, should I do it on the, no, I should probably do it on the whale. I'm going to make an outline with glue. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm probably going to water it down just a bit to make it easier. And then I'm going to make a design on here. Stick the gold on there. And then when it's dry, which takes, what, like 5 minutes, we will rip it off. So let's see how this works. Oh, sweet, you're a My Hero Academia fan? Nice. I've only ever done this once. Hey, Black Sapphire. What's up? Dude, it's like windy as crap outside right now. Yeah. Stuff is so delicate. No, I got glue on my thumb. Okay. Man, I hope this works. I'm gonna be crushed if it doesn't. The math seems tight. This should work. Aww. That's way too thick. This is gonna be such a weird little star. Hey, Joseph, what's up? This stuff is just so light and weird. There, stick. Good. Stick right there. Don't move. You moved. No! Ah! No, what have I done? No. Sure, that'll work. I don't think that's gonna stay. No, I did not listen to a stomach book. I wonder if I didn't apply this right. I thought you just glue it on. Just like didn't work at all. With the H's. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to wait longer for it to dry. Let me just try a simple dot. There's a simple dot. Now you. Hey, Terry. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. No need to talk if you don't want to. I'm not doing anything too excited. I think I'm literally ruining this, so. Okay, that's not. It's not adhering. It's ruined. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. How to apply gold foil to watercolor paintings. Adhesive. A size adhesive. So I need a different, so I can't just do what I was doing with the glue then. So this was useless. Okay. Yeah, that's just coming up. It's not gonna stay. So even though it's drying, it's not gonna, because this stuff kind of stayed. Kind of not. This is all tacky still. Okay, well this idea's out. I guess I could just do what I was gonna do with like gold like markers and stuff. I just want to make it look cool. This is the story of my life. Hey, silly goober. Hey, Cake, what is it? Hi, honey. You want me to arrange your chair? Hold on. I know, honey. Hold on. Here you go. Here's your chair. Here you go. Well, thanks, Tammy. I'm glad you like it. It looks so much better if you could see, because there was going to be moon and stars. But now it's just going to kind of look like a little hot mess. Oh, it didn't stay well. Yeah. Well, it looks weird. I guess that's kind of cool. I guess so it's saying I need some sort of adhesive, which I thought I could just glue it on. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Maybe I should have, like, glued it and let it set some more. The theory should work. It should be the theory where you glue it, let the glue dry, and then wipe it up. Then again, you can't really have everything work in your favor either. I mean, life would be too easy if you didn't learn something and take risks, so can't be too upset at that. I'm sure there's something I can do with these old gold flakes. That bothers me. Let me try something. Let me do a test patch where I'm not worried about it going anywhere. Let's use this one that doesn't look too good. Well, you don't look too healthy, do you, sir? No, I do not. Come on, Kiki, what are you doing? Come on, go. Come on. What are you doing? Go. All of a sudden, she's getting on desks and and I can't keep looking behind me every 2 seconds to see what she's getting on. Okay. We'll put this on and let this dry longer than the other one and test out whether the drying time had anything to do with it. Means that's the only way we're going to be able to find out is if we test it a little. I don't want to get rid of these tiny little gold things. Here, let's put you back. Yeah, they're floating. They're staticky. Okay. see, glue to projects. It says you should be able to glue it. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that. All right. So for whatever the reason, we deduced that that didn't work out too well. So let's go plan B. But we can do other things. Here, you know what? I have black acrylic paint. Let me go grab that and we can use that to color these because that won't be affected by blue. I know that. I use that for another project. All right. A little bit of wide angle for this. This is actually one of my papers from my, when I go to conventions, they give you like little papers so you know where to sit. This is actually one of those papers. And now it's for art stuff. Mario. I'm kidding, it's not Mario. So this is just like basic acrylic paint that you would use on like crafts, I guess. I don't know. Really nothing special. Figure a black frame would probably look the best. I've never put this much effort into a watercolor painting before. I just figured it would look really cool. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And let's do all of them. Do I have a little catch dish? I don't. Eh. Man, it is windy out there. I don't know what's going on. It really feels like there's like some sort of like storm brewing or something. Oh, what happened to you? How did you flip over? How did you flip over again? Naughty. Naughty little crafts. Hey, at least this dries super quickly. That I appreciate. I appreciate you. I actually been thinking about, been having it in my head to actually do some like acrylic painting, because I have a bunch of this quick drying craft paint that I bought for my cosplay, not my cosplay, my convention setup, because usually people will decorate their tables, you know, to make it look more inviting, which is a good idea. And so I bought a bunch of paints of different colors, and then I realized you could like paint with them. I know, huge revelation. So I started drawing like underwater scenes and like clouds and moons and stuff. And like I was actually itching to do some of that today, but I faked out. I was like, nah, I'll just do my watercolor like I normally do. But then I ended up doing like a sea scene with like a whale and clouds anyway, so not all of my intentions were lost. And then one of these days, I'm going to show you how I do paper art with this watercolor paper. There's some really cool things that I've been able to make with scraps of watercolor paper. And like I'll glue them together in geometric shapes, and I've made like paper lanterns and stuff. Really cool stuff. At least I thought it was cool. I thought it was all revolution. No, don't flip over. You're not a steak. Ugh, okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'll dry very, very shortly. Let's put you aside. And then I guess, let's see what we got here. This one didn't stay at all. Or maybe I needed more glue. Oh cool, I made like a dust. Huh. Oh, I didn't realize you could grind it and make it like a dust thing. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll look into doing something with that. Okay. No, get in the container. The test piece is kind of working. So maybe I needed the glue, and maybe I didn't need to dilute it. But it's still flaking apart. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Because I bought this for this purpose. If I can't use it for this purpose, it'd be horrible. Alright, we'll figure out something to do with that. Ooh, it's glittery. Dude, there's gonna be gold all over my floor today. Okay, those are drying. I have a secret weapon though. The silver pencil. I wonder what happens when I put paint over it. Does that do anything? Ooh, it's kind of weird. Huh, I'm not too sure what you're saying, Terry, but it sounds cool. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I don't know if you know, but well, the little comment didn't like show up in a language I understood. All right, bye, Terry. Have a good day. I'm not particularly excited for Thanksgiving. It's not, I don't know, it's not really something that I get excited for. I mean, it's there, but I don't know. I wouldn't say there's really many ones that I do, get excited for or, I don't know, pay attention to. Those are all family things. Those are things that you do when you're young and you have family that care about you and stuff. When you get older, that stuff doesn't really apply to you anymore. And the only way it usually does apply is if you have your own kid or your own family. It's like, well, what do we do for people who don't want their own family, like their own kid, What do you do about that? Exactly. I have no clue what Big Back Day means. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting this thing. All right, now let's see how our frames are doing. Nice and dry. Perfect. So, I mean, honestly, I was thinking about keeping the frame really simple, like just... Oh, hey, Echo, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Tammy Charity? I could do it like this. So just nice, simple framework. But I also have enough pieces, like if I wanted to do, like, even maybe something like this. Okay, well, first let me cut these to size. Probably would help. You came back? Oh, hey. I messed up on the whole gold foil part. That part did not work out too well. We got the top and bottom. Have you ever heard of a Kamiko? So it's these little designs they do inside of shoji lamps. Because I've been building or trying to build shoji lamps in my spare time, complete with watercolor panels. Because I want to bring back like traditional shoji lamps. So you could make like something really intricate with just panels, you know. Of course, for a good design, I probably should have planned out exactly where some of these were. Like, I don't want to cover up the whale's face. So if you're going to make something simple, you don't want to cover up the beauty of the painting either, you know. Yeah, here, actually, let me show you guys. Look, hold on. Okay, here, hold on. I'm going to show you something. So, remember how I told you about those shoji lamps? So, I have these. So this is part of my practice of putting the panels together, kind of like this. And then I'll have a light behind it, and it'll be my painting on the front. This is just some vellum paper. So you put watercolor on it, and you can basically have like your own lantern. I want to try to make a bunch of these and sell these and stuff, and I think those would be really, really good. I do all the woodworking. I put the joints together because I like the idea of old school Japanese carpentry. I tried doing this little watercolor cat, which didn't turn out as good. I think if I use some of this darker paint, it turns out a little bit better, but it's just a test. Even when it's not like up against something, just the shadow of it looks really good, doesn't it? I think that'd be so cool. And then this thing I made, it's basically a hanging lantern, and I attached a tea light to it. So it hangs like that. And this is watercolor, like not paper, but like paper towels that I've used for watercolor, and that's what makes up the color of it. But yeah, that's like my second idea. Yeah, I think it'd be so cool. Hold on, let me turn it off. Definitely not very stable though. It's like hanging on by like some tape and some copper threads. But yeah, so we'll get there though. I think I have the technique for the painting down. I just need to oh, actually they're right here. These are some my boyfriend likes burning things, so these are some of the samples that I got put together. And so it'll sit like that. I want to be able to insert the panels so you can interchange them out. Right now you can't do that because it's not measured correctly. But, well, it should stand up like that. It doesn't right now, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't stand up. But yeah, so yeah, we got a bunch of different samples that we made. Oh, and this was the sample I was trying to put the paper on to see how the lamps would look. So two sides would be blank, and then one side or two sides would have the painting on it. Make a full-size one with different animals. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Yes. I really appreciate the idea of Shintoism and Japanese kami and everything. And I actually have foxes that come to my yard, so I absolutely want to do a fox. I actually thought about making a little fox statue to put outside for the foxes. Like my way to respect the little fox gods out there, which I know are there. But yeah. No, yeah. I got so many ideas for them. So many ideas. So many ideas. Not enough time. What kind of paper for the boxes? The paper is called vellum. It is vellum paper. You could also use a washi paper. There's a mulberry paper, or mulberry paper that's made into washi paper that I hear is very good for it. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive product because if it's made well, obviously it's going to be expensive. There's some very, very affordable and cheap vellums on Amazon if you can get your hands on them to just play around with. Painting on vellum is nothing like painting on a piece of paper. It's essentially a very glossy, resistant surface. It's almost every single brush stroke you need to let it have dry. It took me forever to even get that cat that you just saw. And even then, like, I was not satisfied with it at all. You only get to see deer and rabbits? Well, there should be some foxes around there, too. Pretty sure, like, foxes hang around deer and rabbits. They love eating that stuff.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube, plus the music app. One subscription, 2 apps. Try it free.
No, I'm not trying it free. I don't know what's wrong with our foxes. Our foxes like to come out like all the time, harass me. They like to try to eat the stray cats that are around here, so I hear them yowling every night. I offer them refuge, but, you know. It's probably also because there's like a fox den about like 100 yards from where my house is right now. It's in this like abandoned shed, like literally across the street. And there's like a family that's been there since as long as I remember. So that could be a way. Marker could work probably. Although I'm going to be honest, when I got the idea of making the boxes, with a few exceptions, I was really trying to make them as like traditional craftsmen would have done in the time period. So I mean, I did use just a few power tools, but I also have some like traditional Japanese carpentry tools that I used. I'm really trying to keep it as traditional as possible. You know, I want to respect the craft as much as I can. So I never thought about doing marker, but I assume marker could work out really well. I'm one of them traditionalists. I like to like do everything the old school way, you know. I mean, I assume the only person or the only people that would probably buy the lamps anyway are those who appreciate, you know, that craftsmanship anyway, so. Did I finish my whale? Sorta. Kinda. It's a little rough, but we're getting there. Okay, so that's how that'll look. And then, I don't know if any Kamiko would work here. Although, like, maybe a strip right here, and then connecting it right there and there. Or maybe even like this. Well, Suki is moon, so if I were to add this and then 2 pieces going like that, that could almost represent the kanji for moon. Suki? I don't know. See, I should have thought about this sooner, and then I could still draw moon afterwards. That would work. No, that'll work. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Make this look good looking. What is Shadow Plus Show? Yeah, I probably also said Suki wrong. I should have said Suki instead of Suki. The silent T's always get me. What are those? What considered unvoiced consonants or whatever? What is Shadow Plus Show? What is that? I mean, I am kind of busy. I don't know if you noticed. And if you mean for me to watch you, like you want me to watch you, I'm not going to do that. And I don't appreciate you coming in here and like advertising yourself. You just look stupid. All right, see you later, Yumi. Thanks for coming hanging out. Yeah, I'm sure the drawing will turn out pretty good. No, what happened to your Jaguar, Barkov? What happened to the Jaguar? Okay, now. Oh, the marker bled? Oh, you don't think there's like some way to turn it into like something cool, or? That piece is too tiny, which means all these pieces are too tiny. That piece is good. I need that piece. Oh. Oh, is there a cat? Yeah, I want a cat break. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, sweet. Where are you going? Are you going back downstairs?
I'm gonna go lay down.
Oh. You're already tired? It's only what, like, oh, it's like 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Good night. Oh, be quiet and enjoy the cat break. What do you think about my work here, Genghis? Do you like it? Do you like my drawing, Genghis? Genghis? Don't yell at me. Do you like my drawing? Yay. I knew you'd like my drawing. Genghis is always over me. He does not appreciate my bullshit. Genghis? What are you doing? Are you tired? I know. I should leave too. I know. Hitting the gritty. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's. Ugh. Genghis, just love me. Will you love me? Genghis Anthony. Don't yell at me. Do not yell at me. Do not raise your meow at me. I swear to God. Look, you got fur all over you. Because you're being a complete lunatic. Yeah, sometimes I'll pull out a middle name if I need to. It's called asserting dominance. Genghis, what are you doing? Genghis, you enjoying your cat break? Don't me. Do not raise your meow at me. Look, you got a bunch of like little furs all over you, huh? Okay. Genghis, can you show everyone your beans? How are them beans looking tonight, huh? Oh, yeah. They are fine looking beans. Ooh. Beans are on the menu tonight, boy. Genghis, will you open an Only Felines account and make me money? I want to exploit you for cold, hard cash. Catnip prices are rising and I just cannot keep up the demand. You need to start pulling your weight. You wanna enjoy it? You gotta provide for it. You heard the word nip and you got excited, didn't you? You're just the worst. Like, seriously. No. Look at his little legs go in the air. What are your little legs doing? Genghis, what are you doing? Don't yell at me. Genghis. Want me to put you down? Okay, all right, hold on. Here, I'll take you to your chair. You want to go to your chair? No. I will put you down. No. Woo. See, this is why I put you down. I don't want you falling. There. You there? Calm. Good boy. Your balance is just so off tonight. What do you think, buddy? You got anything to say to the crowd? The 8 people are expecting you to say something. Genghis, what are you doing? Genghis, you really gotta... You gotta stop with the catnip. I know, we're never gonna stop that, are we? Catnip is legal, and we will partake, won't we? Damn right we will. Except me. It just looks like a leaf to me. It doesn't do anything. Right, Genghis? I don't know. I can't imagine there would be any state that says, hey, your cat can't enjoy the beauty and splendor of catnip. There's probably some, like, Christian place out there that's like, no, don't give your cat the nip. They can't enjoy finer things in life. They can't sit down and have a cat doobie. Genghis, do not knock over my Coke bottle. God, your tail is so powerful. What do you see, buddy? You gonna lay down? Come on, lay down. I want to finish my painting. Do not yell at me. Yes? Oh, you want scritched. Okay, sorry. Well, lay down. Here, I'll scritch you. Come on. Lay down over here so we can get you scritched. Okay, now... Okay, well, don't run into me. That's... Here, Genghis. You're making... It's so hard to focus the camera on your dumb ass. That's better, thank you. All right, come on. Okay, can you squish the cat? Can you squish the cat? Come on, squish the cat. Squish it. Genghis, come on, squish the cat. Come on, there you go. All right. You squish the cat, you get the scritch. Oh, your ear's so dirty. Remind me I need to clean that out. Oh, what am I saying? Your nib will remind me for that. Give me that tongue. Yeah, it's after 10. It's time for beddos. Alright, Genghis, you gonna lay there? I gotta finish some stuff real quick. It involves gluing, so don't come over here. I don't want you huffing my Elmer's glue. Not good for kitty noses. I'll probably do the other part of this some other day. I don't want to do all of it now. I'm just going to get this glued on, and I think I need to call it a night as well. Oh no, my glue stopped. Oh, bloop, it came out. Eh. Beep, 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 beep. Oh man, looks uneven. Okay. All right, you better go then, Barkov. Go to bed. Get some sleep. Thanks for coming, hanging out. Oh, it's still uneven. You know what? It might be just the paper is uneven too. Hey, that's what happens. Sometimes sleep is nothing more than just staring at the wall. Okay, now. It is uneven, oh my god. I thought I was just being over dramatic, but I wasn't. Shocker. Okay. Let's have you. Need you to calm yourself. Boop, boop. Ow! Dude, that is not good, my friend. You might need to get that spine checked. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. But I mean, that's just my professional opinion, you know. It's kind of scary how many back problems people have. Like, the back is so important, but how do we end up, like, with so many back problems? Yeah, it is what holds me up. My feet also hold me up, too. And so does my lunatic delusions of what life is about. That also holds me up, too. I don't see that breaking apart anytime soon. God, I'm stupid. No, I'm just hoping as we evolve as people, like, our backs will maybe, like, strengthen the spine out a little bit. Yeah, dude, we all need sleep. Yeah, I don't want to dash anyone's hopes, but I'm going to probably get out of here as soon as I finish this gluing job. It's a professional gluing job, by the way. Nothing but the best from Lynn, which is me. I am Lynn, and I am the best at gluing, so you're welcome. It's strange because those physical activities, at least in my mind, I thought that would, you know, help out. like strengthen, because it's strengthening your body, and it would just strengthen you. But no, it turns out that the more physical activity you do for a back, at least, it just makes it worse. It doesn't make it better, which is like the reverse of what activity is supposed to do, apparently. Like all the doctors tell you, well, go do some activity. I'm like, well, maybe I would, yeah. If it didn't hurt, maybe I would go do that. Well, maybe you just need to do it more. I was like, no, maybe you need to just fix my back. How do you want me to do that? Just do what you need to, but if it didn't hurt, maybe I would do it. The only time I played basketball was in elementary school. I was on a team. And then I tried some field hockey, also in elementary school. I think that's when I was active. And then middle school, I stopped being active because I was too tired all the time. I was sleeping way, way too much. And never stopped being lazy, I guess. Plus a few other issues, but... Okay, dude, I made effing gold over here. Look at this. Oh, God, yeah. No. Anything in high school is definitely the real deal, Back then, they had, like, flag football for the girls, and stuff. And even if it was, high school, it was still... high school is like a whole nother league. You go into high school and it's rough all the way around. Weren't you supposed to be going to bed? Could have sworn you said something about bed. And yet I'm still seeing you here in the chat, chatting away. Just asking questions. Just want to understand you better. Unless you're being like me, which, like, I can't sleep, so I'm not going to go sleep. I'm not going to sleep until I'm tired. Like, you can tell me to lay down, but nothing's going to happen. I'm just saying. Like, I'd rather just draw if nothing's going to happen. Okay. Still got this framing to do, but at least these have already been painted and stuff. This was a weird day. I didn't expect to be doing, like, arts and crafts in this book, but that's what the book is for. And in fact, because I detonated this as a shit book. Like, it's, you do stuff in here, like, I don't need to worry about it being perfect. It needs to happen. Like, I don't worry about smudges. I don't worry about getting anything correct. I just worry about filling the pages. That's the only thing I need to worry about. It's kind of like my way of getting myself to move. But I actually painted over the cover because I was trying to make it feel like a whatever book. And I tried to make a comet, but I could actually paint the cover of this. I bet that would be really fun. Maybe I will. Why do you feel targeted? Don't feel targeted. What happened? What'd you get targeted by? Was it life? Dude, I feel that. But there we go. That's what we worked on today. Not too bad for a days of work. I'll just keep these here. So you don't have to worry about smudges? Oh, I wasn't worrying about you. But no, when I used to, like, actually use pencil for these books, for my sketches, and I slowly got out of them because every time I would paint or the water touched it, like, the graphite would smear, and it was such an issue that I couldn't paint in it. It was really a huge issue, and it just made things worse. So I'm trying to get myself out of worrying so much about stuff. I still worry about them, though, but I'm, like, kind of getting better, All right, well, I'm actually gonna head out, probably headed to bed, which you all should too, because bed is important and good. So I want to thank you all for hanging out. I hope you got to do some art, maybe get inspired, just hang out and chill. I mean, donating your time to be here is always appreciated, You have my utmost gratitude. I'm just glad that I'm just glad you were here and you were able to get something out of it. So I hope I see you again. I usually do streams around this time. I'll have other scheduled streams that I'll post ahead of time. If you want to come back, you're not mandated to, but it's always nice to see you again. So keep drawing. You're gonna be amazing.